Hey guys, it's Alvie here. I am down at the beach, so please excuse any background noises. It's just that the sun is actually out today. It's only 14 degrees, but the sun's out, so I thought I would come down here and do a little recording and energy check-in. Yeah, I wanted to kind of talk about the energies and frequencies I've been noticing, feeling, that are coming through at the moment over the last few days. So over the weekend, I felt that there have been like these frequencies that are activating like the rainbow, like a rainbow aura around the crystalline heart. So if you don't know what that is, I'm talking about a process that happens when you work with the heart center, specifically the multi-dimensional heart center or the higher heart, and you have activated your heart-centered consciousness. Your heart center, that part of you starts to refract like a crystal, right? You know, this might not be for everybody. This is only maybe for some, and maybe I'm just nuts, who knows? No, I'm not. I know other people who feel this as well, right? But the way I see it is when these frequencies that come in that we have from, like, you know, solar flares and other cosmic energies and things coming in, sometimes they are a frequency that hits that crystalline heart and creates this sort of like rainbow aura around you while you're having these activations. And the activations that I'm feeling into right now are really expansive. They're really amazing. It's sort of like you're being asked to feel into, I'll tell you my processes. This is my process. This is what I do. This is what I've been doing or been guided to do over the last few days as I'm feeling these energies coming in. I am sitting with the feeling in my heart. It's up here, right? It's between the actual heart, the heart center, the heart chakra, and the throat chakra. So mid-chest, okay? When I feel this feeling coming in, what I'm doing is I'm sitting there and I'm thinking and feeling the excitement and the energy of doing something new, of being able to reach out into you know, the possibilities, the endless possibilities, to be able to reach out into that feeling of like when you're going to do something new and exciting, and thinking about all of the different experiences that I haven't had yet, and all the different, you know, amounts of people I haven't met yet, and things I can do, and places I can go, and all of those kinds of things, and getting that feeling of excitement and open-heartedness towards new things coming in, and breathing that into my heart center, into the multi-dimensional heart center, or wherever, you know, it depends on where you are, what you're doing, what your path is. You might be working with the heart chakra, and you can do that there too. Like, that's how I started off doing this, and we shifted up to the multi-dimensional heart center and heart-centered consciousness. So yeah, really interesting energies coming in. I'm hearing reports of people seeing this energy as an emerald energy. So I'm not actually feeling or seeing that, but you know, that doesn't mean that they're wrong or I'm wrong. It's just that we all experience energy differently. So yeah, I just thought I'd drop in and talk about that, and I figured I would pull a few cards while I was here, just to kind of have a bit of a quick check-in. It's Monday here in Australia, so this will probably get to you maybe Monday, or you know, when your Monday is if you're in the States, or in the Northern Hemisphere. But yeah, beginning of the week, I guess, to see what Source would like us to know, maybe what we could be using this energy for, or what's sort of coming in, what to expect. A whole pile of people just decided to ride past on bikes and things, because it really is a lovely day here. Okay, now those cards are upside down. This deck isn't a one of those ones that you can really read from upside down. You can if you want to, but I don't want to. I'm going to give them a quick schnock, and yeah, I'm going to see what is this shift bringing us. Now, if you haven't checked out my previous video, it's a longer reading. talking about change incoming. So yeah, it kind of links in. Yeah, they really wanted me to have that one. They really wanted me to have this card. This is what came out before, but it was up the wrong way. So we've got helpless and hopeless. That is, just trying to remember the suits from this one. It's like that. It's an energy of the Eight of Swords, which is, you know, it's like feeling stuck, but it's stuck by your own thoughts, by your own beliefs. I feel like right now, this energy that's coming through, tapping into this energy is going to really help you understand where it is you're getting stuck, why you've maybe felt helpless and hopeless, but I also feel like it's a beautiful opportunity to shift out of that by using this energy and using that, it's like that process I just explained. By using the process I just explained to create an inner alchemy for yourself. So shifting out of helpless and hopeless, really it's about changing your mind, the change in direction, the change of change of feeling. I've got this song singing in my head right now. I don't know why I've got my headphones on, because there's no music. I can't record on my phone and have music going, so I probably should take them off, but I won't because I don't want to forget them. But that song was it it's what's the song? Ricky, Don't Lose That Number. And there's a bit that's what's it? Ricky, don't lose that number. You don't want to call nobody else. No, that's the wrong part. That's like, and you could have a change of heart. That's the part that just played. That was really, really flat. So sorry, guys. I don't sing enough these days. Yeah, but if you're, you know, if you've ever listened to the radio, you probably would have heard that song at some point. Yeah, alright. Looks like it's, is it school holidays or something? I don't know, we homeschool, so people around, lots of sort of school age kids are out when I wouldn't expect them to usually be, so it's either a public holiday or a school holiday. Anyway, let's go back. I digress. So I feel like this helpless and hopeless feeling, this Eight of Swords, and I keep getting the imagery of the Eight of Swords in my other favourite deck that I usually use, the Lightseer's Tarot, and it's a picture of a woman looking in a mirror, and in the mirror she's free, but in the like, oh hang on, no, is it the other way around? Well, one of the image, one side of her is like she's trapped by all these birds, like they're all tying things around her, and that's meant to represent like her thoughts and the thoughts that are trapping her. And the other side is like her not in the mirror or in the mirror, I can't remember. I'll have to have a look at the actual card. But yeah, and the other side is her free. So this is kind of the same energy here as well. I mean, obviously it's Eight of Swords energy, but you can see like there's two paths, right? You could choose this path or this path, or you could go the path less traveled and just follow the light, like go straight to the light instead of worrying about which path. Follow the light that is coming through to you. So yeah, interesting. Wow, interesting that song came through. That is definitely a message for someone here. Sorry, I get distracted by watching what people are doing. It's very odd. So yeah, Ricky, don't lose that number. I feel like there's a message here for someone who's like, maybe you're not in contact with them, or maybe it's just it's a situation where they don't want you to lose their number or the way to contact them, or it might be the other way around. You might be feeling that too, but I feel like this is, you know, for someone specific. It's like if you have a change of heart, you might want that number. Wow, I got a really big emotional kind of feeling then, so yeah, I'm really tapping into something. Maybe it's someone called Ricky. No, I don't know. It could be. Anyway, so we're going from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles, the well-deserved reward. So this is like, whew, from one extreme to the other, really, this energy. So one extreme to the other, well-deserved reward. is talking about, you know, seeing results, but not just small results. It's like you're almost there. It's a 9, so 9 is like moving on to 10. 10 is the end of the cycle, and this is in Pentacles. So this is something that's earth-based, right? So when I say earth-based, I mean like in our real lives. It's something that you've been working on, something that you've been putting energy into, something becoming real in the world instead of being stuck in your thoughts, focusing on putting your energy into things that are practical and in the real world. Again, I'm being brought back to the messages that were coming through with my previous reading. I will link it to this one, and you can have a look and see if there's anything in there for you too, if you like. So, well-deserved reward. How do we go from that to that though? It's by following the light. It's by listening to what's coming through to you in these frequencies, or listening to your heart, your intuition perhaps. I'm also sort of getting this energy of being compassionately detached. When I say detached in my videos, I'm not talking about cutting people off and not caring, or cutting things off and not caring. I'm talking about knowing that it exists, having compassion for it, but not letting it rule you. So something interesting that I've learned over the years, I guess. I'm gonna grab one of these ones too. So I want to see, moving into a well-deserved reward. I really like that. I love that energy, because that's the energy that I've been picking up. Is like we've gone through something pretty heavy, and I feel like it's even been like for a month or so now. The energy in the collective being very dense. People have been working through some really deep emotional stuff, or you know, having things come up that perhaps you've forgotten about, or you thought you'd healed, and it's come back around for a deeper look. Wow, okay, yeah. So I've got karma here. Now, I don't actually believe that karma is the way that most people think it is. The karma that I understand is the law of cause and effect. So, you know, when we do something, there's another effect. It's a bit of a butterfly effect type thing as well. So, but it's on a more spiritual level, on a more energetic level when we're talking about karma, not just like I knocked my drink over, now I don't have a drink. It's more like what you do energetically creates a ripple through the world. So perhaps these things are things that we are currently working through. And I'm not saying, oh, you did a bad thing, right? We're people, we're human. Sometimes we fuck up. Sometimes things we don't think feel bad for other people probably might feel bad, or, you know, vice versa. There's so many different ways you can look at this, but what I am actually seeing, wow, DNA. I didn't notice that before, sorry guys. And the caduceus, the snakes. So what I'm seeing here is like there is some kind of it's healing karmic cycles. It's healing things that might have affected you physically. Now, I've been going back deep into my healing era again, and remembering that everything that we have that's got some kind of physical symptom probably started in the energy. Whether it was a thought, whether it was a trauma that happened to you, whether it is something that's like in your DNA, you know, or in your family lineage, that's maybe what was coming up and why it felt so heavy recently. And what we've been lifting has felt really heavy, but I feel like we're moving out of this now, as I've said several times, towards the green man energy, which is synergy. So synergy is talking about things moving into, how do I put it? I'm trying to think of the way to explain it. I know what it means, but I just cannot get the words. Yeah, so everything like working in harmony. That's what I'm trying to say. It's about working in harmony, using these energies that are coming through to work whatever you've got going on, or whatever you've had going on, to be able to shift that into like working in harmony, whether it's working in harmony with others, and for some of you, I do feel, because of that message, it's like if there's a relationship or a friendship or something there that needs to, you know, maybe you've been kind of working through those themes, it's coming back into balance, it's coming back into this synergy, but maybe there's a deeper understanding or a new understanding of how the dynamic works between you and this other person, or you and your family, or you know, things like that, because you've done this deep healing, this DNA karma type stuff that everybody in this collective, I suppose, has been lifting and working through. And congratulations that you made it this far too, because fuck mate, that was insane. Yeah, really heavy, and most people I know have had some sort of either glimpse of this or been really, you know, doing the heavy lifting. Yeah, so we got the two cards that I'm focusing on here are amazing. We've got well-deserved reward and synergy. So with these cards coming up for this particular reading, what I'm seeing is that whatever we've been working through, just to summarize, because I've already said it about 6 times, is that things are shifting, and they're shifting to be working towards maybe what you've been working towards and why you've been doing the healing that you've been doing. But yeah, a really good outcome here. Stepping into new timelines. I just wanted to mention that too. I've been I got so stuck in this dream loop. It's the only way I can explain it this morning, that when we have the solar flares and things like that, and full moons and all of that sort of stuff, very often your dreams will become quite vivid, and you can be, you know, if you're tapped into this, being able to kind of move through dimensions and things like that, you might be having very vivid dreams. You might be having dreams of like tying up loose ends and things like that with people from your past or from your family and things like that. But what I was saying was, I got caught in this loop, and it's happened to me all my life. I don't know if it happens to other people. Maybe you could let me know in the comments if it happens to you. It's like I'm traveling, astral traveling while I'm sleeping, and I'm flipping through dials, and I'm going to all these different dimensions, different experiences, and some of them have people in them that I know, and I'm talking to them and doing whatever we're doing there, and then I'm going to other places and I don't know the people. But it's weird, because it's like I'll sort of be, my conscious mind will be like, you should probably wake up now, but I just can't. Like I keep getting drawn back in, drawn back in, and like it has to actually, the loop has to finish before I can fully wake up. It's pretty weird. So yeah, if you've experienced something like that, I'd love to hear about it. I love hearing other people's experiences with these things that we experience sometimes as humans, but nobody really talks about, and sometimes we don't really know why they happen. Hopefully that has given you something to go on. I am offering readings at the moment for $44. I nearly said $444. No, I've got readings available at the moment, $44. So they're small readings, they don't go for a long time, probably like 20 minutes, one-to-one. You can book on my pen site. I will leave a link below. I've also got personalized hypnotherapy, which I feel like is something that maybe some of you might benefit from at this time, because I was kind of getting these themes of, you know, the things that are rewiring, and a lot of the time we don't have to interfere, but sometimes we have, and everybody does, we have these loops that we're not even really aware of, running in our subconscious, that keep sort of sabotaging us or stopping us or making us feel blocked. And that's what hypnotherapy can actually help with. And what I do is, I don't do one sessions. What I do is I have a sheet for you to fill out. You can send it back to me, and then I'll just make a recording of some subliminal messages for you to help you rewire your subconscious mind so that your reality changes. And you can just listen to it at your leisure, so you don't have to worry about booking in the times and all that sort of stuff too. So if you're interested in that, or anything else that I might have on my website, I will leave a link in the description so that you can head there and see if there's anything there that interests you. Otherwise, hopefully this message gave you some kind of insight into what you might be feeling at the moment, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.